is Tuesday the 13th, I believe. I'm about to start editing. Bruce is coming over between 8:30 and 9, and that is Dawson's dad, but to the kids he's Papa, so we just call him Papa Bruce. He's gonna be coming over between 8:30 and 9, and he's gonna have the dogs with him, so I did a quick little cleanup. I'm gonna pick up the cat's food here in a minute so that the dogs don't try to get it, which they're pretty good at not anyway. But everything's all cleaned up. Carter's still asleep, Ryden's still asleep, Dawson's still asleep. All the other kids are off to school, so it's just me right now. Like I said, I'm gonna start editing here in a minute. Got Carter pulled up on my phone so that if he starts fussing, I can go grab him. I'm gonna start editing here. Toasty's watching birds and meowing outside. Well, watching birds outside and meowing. She's not meowing outside. So the editing process takes quite a bit of time. I go through and I pull all the files off my SD card and then move them to my videos folder. And once they're moved to the videos folder, then I eject, so to say, my SD card safely so that it doesn't get corrupted. And then I go through and I rename all the files I just pulled off. So yesterday's video, which will go up today, has, I think it was like 14 videos that I moved over. So I go through and I rename them one by one. And then once I rename them so that they're all in the same area and the same order that they're supposed to be in, then I start the editing process. I move them over to Filmora, which is what I use to edit, or Wondershare. It's Wondershare Filmora. And then I start editing and I go through each clip. So even if the clip is 16 minutes long, I watch all 16 minutes of it and make edits as I go. So it's a very long process. Usually whenever I wake up to whenever I actually get the video uploaded is about 2 hours-ish, depending if I have distractions or if I have to help Ryden with his homework or deal with the baby. So it's quite a long process. And majority of the time our videos end up being anywhere between 10 to 30, I think, minutes, depending on what we're doing. So, yeah. So I got all those files moved over now, and I just got them all renamed. Now I'm going to open up Wondershare. I'm also on Canva as those files move to my computer and starting to edit like the little screenshot. It's called a thumbnail, like what you see before you start the video. So I start editing that and then edit the video, or I edit the video first, which is what I usually do, and then that way once I'm done with the editing I know what I'm gonna name it, what like the theme, so to say, is, and then I try to make my thumbnail match that. What's the matter, Toasty girl? What, pretty girl? What are you meowing at? Is there some... What, pretty girl? Is there some animals out there? Do you see some birdies? Is there another kitty? I just finished editing the vlog. It is exporting right now, and then I will get it uploaded. I'm getting ready to take Raiden to the doctor because he has been complaining that his leg has been hurting him to the point where he can hardly like sit in certain angles. It's hurting him to stand, it's hurting him to walk, all sorts of stuff. So we're gonna go get it checked out, just make sure it's nothing serious. They'll probably send him for x-rays just to make sure there's nothing inside, but I'm pretty sure he just pulled something, but we're just gonna get it checked out anyway. We're gonna leave here in the next like 3-4 minutes and head over to that appointment. I probably won't film when we're in the doctor's office, just for respect of Raiden and respect of the doctor, but I might film afterwards and update you depending on what we hear, or it could take a little bit to get results and then she might message me or something. We are here at the doctor's office. We're all checked in. They just did vitals. Something Raiden mentioned is that before he was having this leg pain and they had to do an MRI, it's the same leg in the same spot. So I wonder what it is. We'll kind of talk with the doctor about it in a little bit when they come in. She has a medical student with her. Definitely not recording while they're in here, but I'll update you guys once we are all finished. We are here at the hospital. They are sending us over for some x-rays, so we're gonna go get some x-rays really quickly. We probably won't film in there, but we'll update you guys when we are all done. So far the doctor just thinks it's maybe like a ligament that got pulled, and then his brother kicking it probably didn't help, but she's just gonna do x-rays just in case. Okay, we just finished at the hospital getting the x-ray. The x-ray tech actually took the time and kind of explained the pictures to him, so that was pretty cool. It doesn't really look, I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know what I'm looking for, but from what I can see, the x-rays don't really look like there's anything really wrong or out of place or anything like that. We're just waiting for a doctor to update us now, give us either a message through MyChart or give us a call. Unfortunately, I think it's something he's just gonna have to wait out, take some medicine and get some rest on that leg. So he hates taking medicine, so we'll see how that goes. We just came home and Carter is passed out on Daddy. Oh my goodness. I got an update from Raiden's doctor. Basically, she said that the x-ray didn't show anything and she's leaning more towards just a ligament or just something being pulled, or just bruised from what had happened. So he's just needing to rest for the next 2 to 3 days and taking Tylenol or ibuprofen for the pain. So thank goodness it was nothing more than that, but right now we're just relaxing and playing a little bit of Call of Duty, and Dawson was streaming, but he's got the baby now. Other kids get home. They should be home in the next 30-ish minutes, a little bit less than that, but yeah. What? The kids are home. Brooke is right here, obsessively loving the poor kitten who hates it.
She's mine. She
hates that.
She loves it.
Brooke.
Careful not to drop Moose on me. I can't move my leg.
No, Brooke.
My bracelets are all messed up.
The other two boys, Hunter and Lucas, are upstairs doing their chores right now before they get to play on electronics or go outside. They had a friend come knock on the door a couple seconds ago, and they had to say they can't until after they did their chores. So we got a toasty up there. I was gonna show Lucas and Hunter, but they stopped.
What were they doing?
They were coming this way to tell me that they were done.
Do I get to see Bella later?
No, she didn't even come this morning.
What you said?
I said I don't know.
What? I was sad too. Moose wasn't.
Oh yeah, Moose was down here. She was rolling all over the freaking floor.
Really? She's like,
yeah.
Go to this. They're not here. I can't take you serious with your glasses right now.
Take them off.
The camera is not slanted. Huh? The camera is not slanted. The glasses are literally slanted. I can't use any of that because of the music. cannot take Brooke seriously right now. Oh my god, why do I look like that? Take them off, please.
And this is gonna go on YouTube for millions.
I am making potatoes.
Don't watch it.
I'm gonna make mashed potatoes, homemade. I just peeled and cut up the potatoes. They're boiling now, and then I'm gonna be doing the mashing here in a little bit. Dawson is dealing with the roast over there in the crock pot, which is behind the fryer right now. You can't see it.
Sunscreen.
Done.
Do you want some sunscreen?
Crock pot right there. So we're having roast and potatoes, and you said we have corn.
What are you gonna eat?
We're gonna eat?
You're gonna eat sunblock like they do on vegetables? Yeah, the can of corn.
So roast, mashed potatoes, and a can of corn.
Can of corn.
Where is the can opener? So you have one more day off, right?
Yeah. Well, Spencer's like, we're going crabbing tomorrow.
I have a pot right here for it. The corn. Oh. Corn.
It's corn.
Big lump with knobs. It has the juice. Dinner is done. We've got yummy, delicious homemade mashed potatoes. We've got some pot roast, and we've got some corn. And I'm gonna eat, even though I have a little clinger in my arms. Hi, Bubs. What you doing? What you doing? You just want to be in the middle of all the action, huh? Yeah. You just want to be in the middle of it all. Say, I don't want to lay in my bed. I don't want to lay in my playmat. I don't want to play in my jumper or my little seat. I want to be held in the middle of all of it. Huh. You little stinker butt. Sissy's eating Carter's foot. He says, eat my foot again.
I think you killed him.
Hi. Who's Daddy tickling you? Is Daddy okay over there?
Daddy's dizzy as snot.
What? Snot?
Hi. Here he comes. Oh no. Oh no.
No, what is in your food?